In the bottom right-ish corner of Neo Tau Cross, your blue Zerg player, Xiphias.
And up in the top left central-ish side, kind of, it is the red player. He is up a game versus Xiphias. He's seeking to make this a 2-0. It is Jams.
Tau Cross is a 3-player map, so we have some weird symmetry here. The big thing about Tau Cross is that there is no high ground or low ground at all in the entire map.
Well, I guess you're right, aren't you? I've never actually thought about that.
Yeah, you have a very small choke here with some unbuildable rocks in between your main and your natural.
They're actually unbuildable bricks.
Oh,
I clicked on it.
Oh, bricks.
They're bricks. That's okay. Same thing, really.
Oh, basically the same idea. Anyway, and then you have this kind of medium-sized choke outside of here. And then for your third, you have a couple options, depending on which direction you want to expand. You have this base over kind of more natural direction with a gas, but it is very open and exposed. There's a bridge here. Or there's this thing over here with just minerals that's slightly less exposed. It's close to your main by air, but very, very far from ground. So you will sometimes see players expand that direction if they're, for instance, where Xiphias is, he might choose to expand away from his Terran opponent there, but most likely actually as a Zerg player, he might just go ahead and go for the other main.
He'll probably just expand to both places, let's be honest.
One key thing is this helipad you see outside the natural. You can actually drop units on top of that, so great position for siege tanks to be really, really obnoxious. And,
actually, I just noticed this outside of the the gas natural. There's like this weird path behind the gas on the bottom side that you can drop things at.
Oh yeah.
It's
very
true. Thing.
There's a bunch of space down here. I actually built stargates there once. And then,
wow, aren't you a nice person?
and then flew scouts into my opponent's natural, and then GG.
Is that when scouts were actually void rays?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
They did a lot of damage versus armored. I built enough of them that I could one-shot turrets. It was great. It was one of those things where it's like, this is a build that if my opponent attacks me, I lose, you know? But it didn't. So it was good. All right. Nothing too out of the ordinary so far here for these players. Looking pretty normal. Jam's not going for the fast expand this time though. Did go ahead and get 2 barracks and is working on getting some. Likely going to be putting out some medics here pretty soon. Maybe get a little stim medic 1 base timing or something like that, or he might just expand behind this. We'll have to see. Xiphias will be able to clean up the scouting SCV here.
Alright, I'm getting distracted by this map because like everyone on the map has like random Christmas trees with presents under them, and I really have no idea why, but they just are.
What? There are presents?
There's like little boxes, and I assume they're gifts of sort. There's like a Christmas tree just above Xiphias' base. There's like one beneath the below the natural. There's like some random Christmas trees with presents under them.
No way! I gotta find these now. After we watch this Bioforce move out.
It seems like
outside the natural of Xiphias, or?
Below the natural. There's like a little Christmas tree behind.
Oh, look at it! It's got little lanterns on it. Oh, that's adorable. Wow.
And there's another one above the natural, actually. There's 2 Christmas trees.
Oh wow, that's really awesome.
Meanwhile, we should talk about the game, maybe. Just Marines and the spine car is just finished in time.
Wow, that timing! That is a good timing.
Corner. Oh, that poor Marine.
Poor dude. Didn't get to get healed. Oh no, leading with the medic! Be careful!
And he's... I would wait until Stim is done.
He's flirting with it! Stim is just about to finish
in a few seconds.
But now Xiphias does have even more lings out here. He should be totally safe.
Oh no!
Trying to get a little scout off or something? Xiphias actually going to throw down a 3rd spine. Not sure if this is necessary right now. Ooh,
oh, that medic.
That medic is...
And he is going to try to snipe with spine crawler, but he won't be able to, and will be shoved back.
Yeah, spine crawlers do really, really, really good damage. 40 damage.
It is explosive.
Yeah, it's enough that it does want 2-shot Marines though if they're not getting healed. So if 2 spines hit a Marine at the same time, there's nothing the medics can do about it, and that Marine is dead.
They're more akin to a sunken colonies back in Brood War.
Yeah. So James just continue to kind of threaten outside the base, and we actually have a very large medic number here. Not a whole lot of Marines with it.
Well, meanwhile, the Spire's already done. We have Mutas on the way, and the engineering base only halfway done, and there's nothing at home, really.
Yeah,
there's a little, but not a lot.
Natural hasn't even finished yet here for Jams. So, he can just choose to build turrets at the main.
He is pulling his army back, so he will be able to defend the Mutas at one location with his Marines and a lot of medics.
Well, he's going to try to catch a few retreating Marines here.
Oh, he will be able to get a few. He actually gets 3.
Almost 4. Wow,
that's actually a lot,
nice.
considering the amount of medics he has, and there's Mutas on the way. That's a pretty significant number.
Yeah, this army here with 3 more Marines is a lot scarier.
Oh, it doesn't look like Xiphias is going to harass the Mutas. He's going to get his Zerglings and Mutas and just move in, and he might be able to kill this whole entire army.
Yeah, the Mutas can focus down the Marines.
Oh,
okay, this choke here with the workers. No, I think this SCV transfer was pretty good. Able to fight with them, actually. Made a big difference, keeping those Zerglings off of his Marines.
And that is a good point. And there's only 5 Mutas, but there's only 2 Marines. A lot of medics.
Oh no, nothing that shoots up now. Gonna lose this turret. Doesn't get canceled at all, just loses it. Does cancel the bunker though. But Jams needs more Marines, and he needs them yesterday.
He is overcharging his barracks though. He's trying to get Marines, and he does have 5, so actually 6, so he'll be able to hold him off the Mutas.
Yeah, only working off of 2 barracks right now. And we see Xiphias going ahead and getting that expansion again.
Just expanding not close to his base, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Zerg just kind of goes everywhere.
Yeah, especially when you're playing Mutas. Mutas are so mobile, makes it a good situation if you can expand far away, because you're going to be able to defend better than your opponent will be able to attack those distant locations. Does lose another Muta though, but right now
that's a lot of Marines actually. Overcharge is really good, so the Mutas are going to have to pull back. Although the middle line is completely exposed, we'll be able to get a few SCVs. Okay, just 1, but 1 better than 0.
Yep.
But he does lose a Muta for it.
I do see the worker counts are actually even now. Xiphias does have a small supply lead, but he is getting that 3rd, which is really important, and has put Jams to the back foot here a bit.
We have a lot of Mutas on the way for Xiphias. He has 7 Mutas right now, and he has several more on the way.
Yeah, did just lose an additional 1, though. A little bit sloppy. He has lost 7 Mutas, unfortunately. Taking down another turret, though, and should be able to get this one as well.
Maybe not.
Oh, the repair. No. Ooh.
Oh,
no, he does get it.
But he loses more Mutas. And Mutas lost is pretty close. Xiphias is only behind by 200-ish.
Xiphias doing a good job of being really active with these Mutas, though. That's one thing he's been doing a very good job of. Constantly darting in here, gonna get another turret. And even more SCVs. And now Xiphias has a nice worker lead here, 32 to 24. And look at the spine defense at the front. 4 spines now. Very safe from anything that might come his way. And right now, Jams can't really move out. He can't afford to. He does eventually get at least 1 turret up in his natural. And Xiphias is just taking everything he can. Here's a supply depot. Might as well take it.
Oh, he could take out these Marines potentially, though. You don't want to just sit your Mutas over a missile turret.
Yeah, that's...
He has 19 Mutalisks. He has so many Mutalisks. And
15.
He's just gonna swoop in, get 1 thing, and swoop out.
Yeah, enough to 2-shot turrets here. And
although you don't want to engage all those Marines.
There's not very many Marines though here, and without a turret here, Xiphias can just go to town on these. It's really mostly medics. There's 1 Marine left here. Oh, there's another one. They just keep coming! And this is supremely annoying here from Xiphias. He is doing a lot of damage with these Marines, and now the resources lost time is starting to favor the Zerg player.
Oh, he's starting to pick off medics too.
7 more Mutas on the way here. He has cut it down to just 8. There were 15. He's lost half of those from that earlier flock. But 15, back up to 15, just like that. So he'll be sending those, rally him over.
Zerg Warfare is really good. And we do have a Hydrus then. It was done a while ago, and it looks like he might have been transitioning to workers, but given the amount of damage he's doing with the mutas, I don't blame him for not going to workers.
Yeah, they've been so successful, he might as well just stick with them here for a while. Yeah, it hasn't even made a lurker den, actually. Cancels, gets the kills or the cancels on another 2 turrets there.
So many mutas, but we do have science vessels on the way with the radiant, so I feel like these mutas might not be able to do a whole much in the near future, but in the meantime, getting a lot of marine kills.
Wow, this is getting outrageous how many units have died in this game so far. The Terran player is still only on 2 bases. Very low supply game.
So many marines are dying. Some of these, how many kills does he have? One of them has 7 kills. 6, 7, 5, 0, 2. Yeah, they have a lot of kills on them.
Yeah, those are just the ones that are still alive.
Yeah.
Those are just those 7. Because he has lost 21 Mutalisks, 50 Marines killed, 21 Mutas, 21 SCVs have also been killed. Here comes the Science Vessel, gets a nice irradiate off. Oh, he's not splitting!
Oh, wow,
Ooh,
so
wow.
many SCVs go down. And that's a big momentum shift in
That's
Jam's
it, that's
favor.
all of those Mutas are now dead. And now there are only 11 Mutalisks on the field, 14 Zerglings, and Jam's going to go ahead and try to push out and see what kind of damage he can get done. Does take out another one.
Wow.
Was trying to retreat.
And with 22 links on the way, though, he might be able to get a nice surround on these Marines and do another pushback. But we'll see how that works.
Yeah, now if Jams does go for the distant third here, there's not really any defense at the third. There are 4 spine crawlers at the front of the natural. Also getting a few overlords here. I don't think he's going to be able to get a supply block here, but he's doing enough here to...
Those lings, they get 1 Marine and then they all get taken out, but we have a big ball of Marines, not Marines, Mutalisks and Zerglings, and they are going to try to flank the army from behind.
Yeah. Now, does he have another Irradiate yet? He does not quite have another Irradiate yet.
Oh wow, that army just gets surrounded and everything's just going to die.
Wow, really nicely cleaned up here from Xiphias. And those medics keep each other alive for a while. But that's a lot of blood in the field. Very sad. Alright, now Jams is in a pretty tough spot as far as army supply goes. Only 27. Got 1 supply depot. Science vessel out. Does have a fire bat. A couple fire bats though here could make a big difference. Really, a couple fire bats earlier in that push out would have made a big difference too. Especially then get a nice little choke position.
The Marines are trying to move in and take out the fire bats, but there's a lot of Marines to protect them right now.
Yeah, and there's an Irradiate here for these science vessels too.
Oh, he does get it off and split. Does get a pretty okay split.
Yeah, it didn't take too much damage there before he split it off, but it did take a little more than he needed to necessarily. You do see the Viper Nest is coming here for Xiphias, so he's going to be moving into Hive here relatively soon. Still another Irradiate here though, and it does go down.
And these Mutas are starting to go down, and one of them just runs in and tries to kill everything, but Mutas can't do that. And all bad.
Ooh, all the Mutas do get cleaned up.
Die.
Trying to retreat here. Now this is still a huge Ling force, but how many fire bats do we have? We have 3 fire bats in this army. They do need to get in the front.
That's a lot of Zerglings.
Okay, but Xiphias is able to... Wow, that is a huge number of Zerglings. Okay, now here comes the stim.
Very nice.
The surround. Now the fire bat's doing a lot of damage though, and the Marines from behind do clean it up.
Have so many kills. 16, 11, and 8.
Wow, that is outrageous. Fire bats are good, man. And Xiphias just continue to crank out the Zerglings, and I don't think he can survive with Zerglings alone. Has he ever gotten a Lurker Den? He does have the Lurker Den, but he's just now starting to make some Hydras. These might be the first Hydras he's built the entire game. Gonna throw up some more Spine Crawlers, but just these Spine Crawlers, especially with some Fire Bats out front to tank, won't be enough to hold on. We do see 1 Lurker coming up in the front here, but only 2 Spines finished. The other ones are gonna have
those Spines are gonna go down, and those Spines aren't gonna finish. Those Lurkers aren't gonna do anything either.
Yeah, immediately going down. Now here comes some links from behind, but it's just not enough. These
and the choke is really nice, and there's a siege tank too. Wow.
Yeah, Jams survives the early onslaught from the Mutas. It looks like he might just be able to take this game down. Xiphias losing his 3rd. Never really established that strong economy. Just kept producing Mutas for maybe a little bit too long. Once the Marine numbers got big enough, in conjunction with the science vessels, Not a good combination here for Xiphias. He looks like he's going to go for the counterattack, actually, just sending lurkers
there's
and links
a lot
to the
of fire
front.
bats at home. Those links aren't going to do quite anything, and those lurkers might not be able to either, because the siege tanks are really good against lurkers because they outrange them by 1.
Yeah, they don't even need to be in siege mode to do a decent job against them.
Although, if he gets surrounded the tanks, well, everything just dies.
The scan, though. Yep. That's
really
that.
Fire bat and buff. GG.
Everybody be watching for a fire bat nerf in the coming days. Jams takes game number 2.